she threw the baby's diaper into the ocean, only to discover the waste attracted fish. She finally found food, so she made a simple fishing trap, but a whole day passed without catching anything. The next day she rebuilt the fishing net, using the baby's diaper as bait, finally managing to catch some food. She was a pregnant stowaway, never expecting the cargo ship to capsize in the storm. When she woke up, she found the shipping container floating at sea, with water constantly leaking in. She called for help, but discovered her phone had no signal, so she quickly gathered supplies around her, and used tape to seal the holes to stop the water. Then she opened several boxes, but except for some food containers, she found no food. Just when she felt helpless, the baby in her belly brought her back to her senses, so she decided to find a way to survive. She cut off the rubber seals from the containers, pressed them together to plug the holes, then stuck a tube outside, using the containers to pour water into the tube for drainage. However, when the storm hit, she was about to give birth. Unexpectedly, she delivered the baby safely during the storm, but she needed to eat to produce milk. That's when she remembered the power drill in her backpack, so she used it to make an opening in the cargo container. But halfway through, the drill ran out of battery. By now she was nearly fainting from hunger, even licking the water seeping from the container's ceiling. But then a rainstorm gave her an idea. She stuffed a strap into the drill hole, then used all her strength to pry open the top panel. She finally escaped the sealed container, and managed to collect food. Then she put a distress note in a container, and threw the box into the ocean. While waiting for rescue, she was thrilled to receive a call from her husband, but he brought bad news. Her husband had been caught stowaway, and got injured while trying to escape, so she looked at the chocolate from her husband to miss him. The next day she spotted seagulls, and quickly realized she wasn't far from land, so she hurried to build a raft to escape, then put the baby in the raft. But she noticed the chocolate was still in the water. The water level in the container was already high, and still rising, but she chose to retrieve the chocolate anyway. Unexpectedly, a rope in the water tangled around her ankle. After cutting the rope and surfacing, she couldn't find the baby, but just then, a whale swam by, startling the baby into crying. The baby's cries gave her direction. She found the raft, and held onto it until daybreak. Just when her strength was about to give out, a passing fishing boat spotted them. Through sheer willpower, she was finally rescued.